Also, stop watching porn, bro. It's not helping you. It's killing you. You and I know that. Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Daniel, and if you're new here, this is a men's lifestyle channel where we focus on self-development for men, and I like to sit down and talk most of the time too. Now the topic for today is going to be centered around men's health, specifically men's mental health. Now I know there are a lot of women that follow me as well, and even though this video is not going to be directed towards women, I would encourage you to stay on, and hopefully you can send this to your friend, your brother, your cousin, boyfriend, husband, whatever relationship you have with another man. And then hopefully they can also watch it. How we can pay more attention to the things that bother us, and how we can let go of the stigma that's all around men's health, especially mental health. So, I want to sit down and talk to you as friend to friend, brother to brother, as a boy, as a man in his mid-20s, some of the things that we go through, and I feel like things that we can usually do better to handle our mental health. I get it, man. I get it. When we're growing up, there are a lot of things that they don't really directly tell us, but you can feel it. Society puts us in a box. There are a lot of things that you can't do as a man. That's why a lot of men find it hard to be vulnerable, right? Because, why the hell are you crying? If you start crying, they say, look, man up. And so for a long time, you have all this pent-up aggression built up in you. For all those times that, you felt that you wanted to open up and you couldn't open up because, who cares, right? You're a man. Just shut up and do your stuff. I'm starting to understand vulnerability when it comes to being masculine. Because we can't be vulnerable like women. No matter how society tells you, we can't do it. Society tells us to be vulnerable, but then if we open up and be vulnerable like women, sometimes society uses it against us. So there are ways that I felt like vulnerability works on the masculine side. And then that's finding friends that trust you, friends that want to hear from you, friends that want to know you're doing well. And don't get me wrong, there are a lot of toxic male friends as well that will tell you that, man, just shut up. You know what I mean? Because we're so used to shutting up and not doing anything about it. And once in a while, just say, hey man, how you doing? What's good? You good? Because every time you ask a guy how he's doing, he's gonna say he's fine. But how's he really doing? A lot of men don't tell you that. A lot of men are struggling. And don't get me wrong, women are struggling too. But for the sake of this video, a lot of men are struggling. So find supportive friends. If your friend doesn't really care about how you feel, man, I don't think that's a good thing. Just once in a while, ask, how you doing? How you really doing, man? One thing too I want to say is just take care of yourself, man. And when it comes to hygiene, because that has a big effect on who we are as men, especially mentally. Listen to this. You're walking out of your house. You smell good. You look good. You think that doesn't have an effect on you mentally? If you smell good and you look good, you're automatically confident. That's a mental battle that you want. Take your time to take care of yourself, man. Get into the shower. Wash your face. Practice good hygiene. Use good soap. Shave. Do things intentionally that affect your hygiene. Smell good. If you don't have money, there are so much budget-friendly products to help you with your hygiene. And be intentional about it. It helps mentally. I am a proven fact of that, man. Because what you're telling yourself is every single morning or every single night, you're intentionally putting time away to take care of your hygiene. Are you trying to tell me that doesn't have a positive effect on your mental health? It does, man. And I get it, because a lot of men really, I know, because I've received DMs like that. A lot of men don't grow up learning proper hygiene. Because again, men are supposed to be tough. We're supposed to be, we're supposed to be men. We're supposed to work in the dirt and stuff like that. So why would you teach a man proper hygiene? That's feminine stuff. But is it really though? You'd be surprised at the number of men that are out there that don't really pay attention to their hygiene. And you can't really blame them, because growing up, it's not something that was a priority to them. It was more of a, men would just learn to just go get money and take care of your family. No one cares about your hygiene, man. We just want to know if you're rich. And I get it. But just break that stigma down, man. You don't want to be a husband or a boyfriend or a friend or even a regular dude who stinks. Take care of your skin. Wear deodorant, take a shower, brush your teeth the right way. Get a bottle of cologne. You don't even need two, bro. Just need one. Doesn't have to be expensive. I always say shaving and deodorant is more important than cologne. Because cologne is like secondary. Because no matter how much you stink, if you use cologne, you're still going to stink. But if you take a shower and use deodorant and shave and you don't use cologne, that's good enough. But I always recommend cologne. Also, stop watching porn, bro. It's not helping you. It's killing you. You and I know that. It's killing your brain. You think you just watch it and nothing happens? It's killing you, bro. Truly. It's truly killing you. Whenever your body enjoys something, it releases this chemical called dopamine. I could be wrong. It could be a chemical or a hormone. And every time you watch porn, your body produces that chemical or hormone. Now, I'm gonna say chemical for the sake of this video. So imagine every single time you're watching porn. That means you're getting your body used to that kind of pleasure, even though it's fake and they're actors. And think about it. Think about it, man. Just sit down and think about it. You're sitting in front of a screen, watching two people have sex, and then you're beating your meat to it. Really, think about it. If your life was a movie, would you want your entire scene to be you sitting in front of a screen just beating your meat to it? Just think about it. It's not helping you, man. How does it make you feel? You're beating your meat to pixels on a screen. And then after you're gonna turn off the screen. It's not even real, bro. It's killing your mind. It's killing your focus. It's killing your concentration. It's killing your mental health. It's causing you anxiety and you don't even know it. And porn is addictive. Because when your body produces that dopamine, your body realizes or recognizes that, oh, I like this kind of content. I want more. So your body always searches for that. That's why in place of things that provide dopamine, you want to do things that you enjoy so you can replace that dopamine. Get into the gym, read, play sports, exercise, do things, rewire your brain, meditate. Because when you start meditating, when you start doing those things you enjoy, you're rewiring your brain. I really think porn is one of the things that we really need to talk about, especially as younger men. How it's killing the generation. And it's really harder on our end because now everything is digital. If you're struggling, just find help. Get help, man. Get supportive friends. Get people that will help you because it's killing you and you don't even know it. Now, I understand every single aspect of men's health, and I'm trying to make it a big part of who I am to really focus on how other men can progress in terms of mental health. Whether it's tips, there's therapy. Now, a lot of people can't do therapy right now because it's still expensive. There are things that you can do, and I always talk about it in my videos. Reading, praying, meditating, doing things that you love, not pornography. Going outside with friends, playing sports, going to the gym, doing things that will boost your testosterone level up. Find something you're super passionate about and go in on it. As men, we get really high on drive and doing something we genuinely love. Find something you love, man. One thing that most men love is sports. And it's kind of unfortunate now because most of the sports leagues are over. You know, there's no football, soccer, basketball. I think baseball's on. Even if it's a game, you know, it's a console, that's better than pornography, man. It's better to play with people that are playing soccer, FIFA. It's better to play 2K. It's better to play Red Dead Redemption, Call of Duty, than to watch two people having sex. Take care of yourself, man. It's very, very, very important. Reach out to your homeboys. Ask them how they're doing mentally. I saw an article recently about the suicide rate of men and stuff like that. And it's crazy the kind of things men go through. Because again, trust me, they don't tell you anything. When you're growing up, your parents might tell you it's okay to be vulnerable, but society, the people you're around in school and church, like, man up, man. Like, what are you doing? I want you to do one thing for me before we end this video, is ask your guy friend, when was the last time you got hugged, man? They're probably gonna say, I don't remember. Or ask a guy, yo, when was the last time you cried? They're probably gonna say, man, just another day. What's the point? I saw a video on TikTok too. This girl was asking, "When was the last time you cried?" And he was like, "Oh, I don't even remember. It was like what, 6 years ago?" And the girl was like, "Oh my God, I cried last night." You guys think that's normal? We're both human beings, but crying for a guy is seemed as soft and weak. That's what it is. So a lot of guys go through it, man. A lot of guys are struggling, but it's just another day. We're just here, thugging it out. Reach out to your man. Reach out to your homeboys. Ask them how they're doing. Talk to them. Talk to your friends. Talk to your brothers, your husbands, your friend, your boyfriends, your cousins, whatever it is. Ask them how they're doing. I don't know, go out, go play with them, because they're probably going through a lot of things that they're not telling you. And I want to make sure that you're creating a safe space for them to talk. And one thing I also want to advise women, especially those that have boyfriends, is if you want your man to be vulnerable, he opens up to you, don't ever use it against him. Never in your life. Because the moment you do that, that's the end of the guy. He will never, ever open up to anyone in this life. Probably not to even his kids. Because he knows that if he does that, whoever it is on the other end will use it against him. And that's probably like the lowest, weakest point of a guy. Never ever use his vulnerability as an advantage. "Oh, that's why you cried last week." What? Don't use it against him. That's my only advice I'll ever give from women. Anyways, this was a good video. Yeah, I'm very glad I was able to sit down and talk, but make sure that you're reaching out to people and asking them how they're doing. Well, I hope you loved this video. Next week again. I know I also said that I was going to upload 3 times a week. I don't know if I can do that. I have so much going on, it'll feel like an overkill. So we're probably going to stick to Sundays. Alright? Alright. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day.